Okay, script reads Black Toe 14s, Olive 9s, Wu-Tang Dunks, Fear 4s, Black Cement 3s, Jumpman Jacks. November is the winner. Man, y'all came through on that last video, man. So I had to come back with another banger. What is going on with YouTube? It's your main man Forces, and we're back again with another video, man. We appreciate y'all so much for tuning in and rocking out with us. Big shout out to everybody out there doing their thing in the Jump Sneaker game. Thanks so much for your love and support. A veteran in the game, or this could be your rookie season in copping sneakers. This could be the channel for you. We do arm seeds, we do sneaker reviews, we do sneaker news, we buy shoes, sneaker reviews, we do a channel. Oh, so much more. So man, we appreciate y'all so much for tuning in and rocking out with us. Remember, if you're liking the content that you find on this channel, then share it with a friend. Your mama taught you, if you didn't have nothing nice to say then, November might just be the best sneaker month of the year. 2024, we have some of the biggest releases of the year. Yes, I said it, but before we get into that, let's talk about this. So we do have to go over a little bit of the releases that are coming out in November. So we do have several releases. We just had the Black Toe 14s. Them sold out. I think they had about 30 to 35,000 pairs of those. Those moved pretty quick. We also, upcoming, have the Olive 9s. Man, on top of that, we have a chance to get the Olive Air Jordan 9s for retail. Man, that's crazy. And then on top of that, released on the same day, we got the Wu-Tang Dunks. Man, now that's gonna be a banger. You have a chance to get on the same day the Wu-Tang Dunks and the Olive 9s for retail. That's crazy, bro. Do you know how much 9s go for that are like out of stock, that are dead stock? Man, bro, they go for some money. Like, matter is, November is gonna be a banger. So we're here to let y'all know how to manage the. Like you said, do you need them? Tell me if you need them, or can you skip it? Spin the block. Can we come back? While there, once they canceled the Black Toe release of the Jordan 1s, man, that gave us some time to reach back, and try to get some of them pairs that we, long lost and forgot about. So man, we're here to catch up and make up for lost time. All right, so y'all, man, it is gonna be crazy because we are getting into the November, December releases. So that can be dangerous because A, you know they're gonna come with some heat. B, you know they're gonna have 2 Fire 11s coming out this year, and you have the Columbia 11s, which is funny that they did the Columbia 11s because I actually copped the low top Columbia 11s when those came out a couple years ago, and I was like, oh man, I'm so cold, man. I got these Columbia 11s, except they didn't call it that. They called it the Legend Blue, and that's what made me mad because I said, man, that's the Columbias. But my cousin had the Columbias, and so what they could do on us, they could shock drop them. So the problem with that, if they do shock drop the 11s, which they will, that kind of endangers your chances of getting a pair for the release, because if they shock drop all of them, and to be quite honest, they probably just should do that. Because y'all remember when they shock dropped the playoff 8s. Now that was a shock drop that was concerning because people said, oh man, those ain't gonna sell. But they shock dropped all those pairs. You're gonna get hit with some of these shock drops, and I'm honestly surprised they didn't shock drop the Black Cement 3s already. Cherry 12s, or what shoe was it that they did that? Where people were like, oh man, they gonna shock drop it, they gonna shock it. And they tried to guess and predict when they were gonna do it. And they did it like at the last minute. I don't know if it was the 11s or if it was, maybe it was the 11th, the Gratitude 11s. But anyway, we need to put the plan together. So we know the next 2 upcoming releases. We just had the Black Toes. So see, some Jordan 9s do go for some money, so you can never count those out. You do still have the powder blue Jordan 9 OGs floating around out there, but this one, I think the Olive 9, I think a lot of people are still going to be going for those hardcore. Remember, we do have these Travis Scott Mocha Jumpman Jacks coming out. these dark mocha and black Jumpman Jacks. So I'm almost thinking we could get those for retail, man. I know it's a Travis Scott, but I'm looking at those like, man, we could probably get these for retail. To me, the way I see it is people can't just jump on this shoe, move on to another shoe, jump on this shoe, move on to another. Pretty soon people are going to catch on and just say, you know, why should I go for this shoe if people are only going to be hyped on it for like 2 weeks? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a lot of fours that are coming out. So you had what? You had the Paris fours, which people slept on those. Price went up, price came back down. Then after that, you had the White Thunders. Price went up, price came back down. Now the price is going back up again. But now you have the Fear Fours, which is almost like those two shoes combined together. You got the Paris 4 accents in there. Then you got the White Thunder accents in there. And you put them both together, and there you have the Fear Fours. But it's going to come down to the materials. The materials! You know what I'm saying? This shoe could go either way. So if people get the shoe in hand, look at the shoe, and the materials are off, boom. That could blow the whole deal. This is the exact same thing happened. You brought a shoe back that people hadn't seen in years. You haven't seen this shoe in years. And they brought it back. Man, they brought this thing back. So, you know, if you bring a shoe back, you got to do it right, man. You got to do it right. You can't put no cheap materials on there. You can't do the advertising wrong. You can't mess it up. You can't mess up the release. Have it competing with another shoe that's almost the same shoe as it and the same silhouette. Okay, and that's what Nike does. That's what Nike does. Okay, so to me, the way I look at it is this: you got the Jumpman Jacks, but why would you buy the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Velvet Brown and the Jumpman Jack black mochas, dark mocha and black, when those are the same shoe by the same silhouette, the same person? So I mean, actually, it'll go with what I got on right now. But Nike, man, use your head. Why would I spend, okay, how much are the Jumpman Jacks? They got to be at least $200 if retail, right? So why would I buy, unless I get them for retail, but why would I buy the same shoe with the same person, Travis Scott, when one is coming out in November and one is coming out in December? I don't know. That's beyond me. I mean, to me, the way I see it, we're going to get one of these shoes for retail. Because ain't no way both of those shoes is going to sell unless it's super limited. But the Travis Scotts, they're dropping so many of them that it's like, man, pretty soon it's going to be retail. Like you see the medium olive, it's selling for $400. It's $400. And they used to go for $1,000. So, I mean, man, pretty soon all the Travis Scott's going to be at retail. Unless it's just a really good color. Or, you know, unless it's the original ones. The original ones would probably still go for some money. But yeah, man, that's crazy. I can't believe I didn't think we'd ever see the day when we could get the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks or the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows for retail. So here we are. Let me know what y'all think. What are y'all looking forward to copping this November, December? Because man, it's gonna be some heat. What's going on? It's your main man Fortune. Thanks again for tuning in and rocking out with us, man. Big shout out to everybody out there doing their thing. Man, if we can't catch you on the flip side, we gotta catch you next time.